Hey, this is Suzaville. A closer look at the Bonsai stove. Sorry it took so long. Alright. Get her started. And, alright, got 2 cups of water and a Snow Peak 700. Some inherent wind resistant characteristics because of that little bonsai portion. If the wind's blowing from multiple directions, you still get protection on the opposite side and it reignites itself. So kind of a nice feature, as well as if the top portion starts to get a little orange on the top, that would mean that, of course, you want to keep your eye on whether or not you need to be refilling, because the lower portion of the pad will stay more saturated than the upper portion. I've been getting consistent boil times of about 5.5 minutes on a GSI minimalist, so I'm trying this right now with the titanium Snow Peak 700. I added a remote fuel feed to it, and we'll see what the boil time comes in at. Alright, we're in it at about 3 minutes. The water's up to about 145 degrees. Let's see, let me get a temp on the stove. Base is at about 135 degrees. The middle of the stove is at 155, 62, 174 at the edge. Right at the nipple, it's about 182 degrees. I'm thinking that the temperature is well below aluminum melting points. So the 343, we're at 168 degrees. And I've tried simmering with the stove and it works quite well. When you do your initial filling, just go very moderate so that the bottom portion of the pad is not saturated, and as soon as you give it a light, you'll notice that the flame's much lower, and just feed in fuel from your remote, so that you're getting a consistent flame that's conducive to the type of cooking that you're doing. So we're at 427, 185 degrees. Okay, we're at 203 degrees, 5 minutes, 10 seconds. So it looks like probably a 5.5 minute boil time for 2 cups. We're close. Here we are, 5:42 for boil time. Alright, and remember the wind resistant properties, because of the portion on top offers protection to the opposite side of the pad, and even when it's very low you still get reignition because there's always a small amount of flame on the other side that's protected. Peace. Here we are in a simmer mode, and you can tell that it won't blow out because there's protection from the wind on the opposite side. Now, if this were something like a skull stove and it was this low, you'd be able to blow it out. So I would, with the remote feed, you could just keep it at this level, not have to really worry about the wind blowing it out. And as soon as the flame gets a little lower than you want, you just pick up your remote feed and get some fuel going in there. Get it to where you want, and then okay, even at an extreme low flame like this and going around, you'll notice that you still keep ignition. So in the field, you're going to get a relight even if it almost blows out. It's pretty neat that you get a protected flame on the opposite side of this. Great feature for field use. There's a Bonsai Skull. There's a Bonsai pop can remote. Bonsai Venom. Another Bonsai Venom remote. It's a Bonsai Venom and pop can.